weekend vlog with me. If you're new here, hi, I'm Rachel. Since I last talked to you, I have finished one book and I'm reading another. So I just read Where's Molly by H.G. Carlton as soon as I got back from our trip. And I forgot how short those books are because you guys know I was in the V.E. Schwab series for a while, so I was reading a fantasy series and I felt like those books took forever. I was reading them on my Kindle, so I don't even know how many pages they actually were. And then I got home and H.G. Carlton released Where's Molly, I think last month, but I was already in a series. So I downloaded it at 10 o'clock on my Kindle and literally read it in one night. I finished the book at 1. It was really good, but I forgot how short those books are and how fast you can actually read those books. Standalone books, who would have thought that they go so much quicker than series that I get sucked into every time. Once you guys see my TBR for January, February, March, you're gonna realize that your girl cannot, I think we talked about this in my last vlog, but your girl cannot not read the rest of a series. And I'm really trying to practice this, but it's definitely an OCD thing for me where I it's almost like a compulsion to know what happens to the characters. So if you're like this, I see you. I see you, friend, and I love you. And if you're not like this, I also see you and I love you, but I feel like it is a massive struggle in my life because I read so many fucking series already this year. And so I was like, man, standalone books go so quick. It's so fun to read standalone books. And then yesterday, I downloaded Megan Quinn's new book called The Reason I Married Him. I was reading it on my Kindle and I fucking love her. She is such a good writer. It's just a feel good book. Her writing just makes me feel wholesome. It's like watching Ted Lasso or watching Schitt's Creek or New Girl. You feel good afterwards and light, and it takes you away from the heaviness I feel like that's on earth sometimes. I downloaded it on Kindle, I read it to chapter 7, and then I just downloaded it on Audible for my drive so I can finish it because it's so juicy and so good. And I was listening to it in the shower. This is what it looks like. Man, I'm obsessed with this one. I freaking love Aubrey. It's like a reverse Grumpy Sunshine. And I love that so much because I feel like that was totally me and my husband when we first met. And the banter in this book between Wyatt and Aubrey is just chef's kiss. The banter is so good. I love Megan Quinn's banter. She's so good at writing banter. Anyways, I'm just obsessed with Megan Quinn. So if you ever see this girl, just know I love you. And I think your writing is fucking phenomenal and your sense of humor is hilarious. And I'm pretty sure we should be besties, grabbing coffee and going to the farmer's market every Saturday. So that was just a mini rant about books, my current reads. And I can't wait to update you guys after this drive about this book because I'm already obsessed. I think this book is gonna be a 5-star. Her books are so good. There's so much plot. It just feels good to fucking read. We need more of that in our life. Today, I am actually heading down to Waco because I have lived in Texas for quite some time and I still have a Michigan driver's license because I stay in Michigan for a few months in the summer, so I just renew there. But we just bought a house, right? So I need to get all of my benefits for being a veteran on this house so that we don't have to pay a fuck ton of taxes. So it's time. And if you are a resident of Texas, you understand the struggle. Literally, you have to make an appointment to get a new driver's license and they are booked out 4 to 5 months in advance in our area. So I went on a journey on the internet a couple weeks ago to see where I could get in the quickest, and I could get in the quickest in Waco. So I was like, perfect situation for me because I could use a night to myself to focus on work, get some content done, and just fill my own cup. And you guys already probably know at this point that I'm obsessed with staying in Airbnbs. I don't like staying in hotels unless I absolutely have to, but my thought is if I can't afford to stay in an Airbnb that's cozy and comfy like my home, then I would rather stay at home. So either I save up for trips or I don't go until I can afford a place that is comfortable for me. It's definitely a neurodivergent thing because like it's a sensory issue for me when I'm in a space that's super uncomfortable. I just get so overstimulated so easy and it's just not enjoyable. So I am staying in the cutest little tiny home in Waco and I'm going to record some videos. I'm going to take you guys along for the journey. Right now it says I'm gonna get there at 2. I paid for an early check-in to be there at 1. I have a meeting with my assistant at 2:30. So I gotta get my ass moving and grooving. Well, my friends, today is a very sad day. Today is Friday. Good morning, you beautiful baddie. I hope you're having a good day. It's a sad day because, as you know from the last clip from this vlog, I am in Waco at this cutie cutes Airbnb so that I could get my Texas driver's license. Did my hair, did my makeup, wearing a cute outfit, show up to the little DMV shit or whatever it's called in Texas and wait for literally like an hour to be called to the desk. Go up to the desk and they're like, hey, so I need your veterans forms, check, got them. Need your Michigan driver's license, check, got it. Need your birth certificate or passport. Huh? What? The internet's never said anything about that. The internet told me as long as I had a social security card, I would be good, which I had. But they're like, nah, girl, like you gotta have a passport or your birth certificate or we can't do anything for you. And I'm like, what the fuck? I drove all the way from DFW for this. What do you mean? Online it said this and I had the printout of where it said that online. She was like, honey, there's nothing I can do. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like I looked like a little lost puppy dog because I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? I drove all the way here from DFW. She's like, hold on one second. And she came back and she's like, well, Dallas has an appointment for today at 3:40 if you think you'll make it. Ugh. So basically, came to Waco, 2 hours away from my house just to stay the night in this cutesy little Airbnb, which was in fact very nice and fun and great. Paid for an extension on this cutesy Airbnb so that I could film content here in this cutie little Airbnb and extend it until 1 o'clock. But then I can't even stay here till 1 o'clock because I have to go home, get my passport and my birth certificate, and then back to Dallas. So today is not turning out how I thought it would. At all. I'm just trying to go with the flow because you know what? Ain't nothing I can do now. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get at least a little bit of a vlog scene in this cute little Airbnb that I paid way too much money for, my friends, because I got an early check-in so I could make content. Do you think I ended up making content yesterday? No. Once I got here, I was deep into a Megan Quinn book, The Reason Why I Married Him, which is probably my favorite Megan Quinn book of all time at this point, which is crazy because I checked Goodreads and there's so many people who are like, it's a 1-star DNF'd it. I'm like, what? This was my favorite. I loved this book. So yeah, I was supposed to make content yesterday and film. I have literally 4 different video ideas that I was gonna film here. Didn't do a single one because I was like, I'll have time tomorrow. There are wasps all over outside right now, and if there's one thing you should know about me, I'm fucking terrified of bees of any kind, even the really big, bumbly, soft, cuddly ones. I've never hurt a bee unless they hurt me, but I'm terrified. Like, I am that person who 100% covered in tattoos, loves vampires, loves supernatural things, loves scary stuff. But as soon as I see a bee of any sort, I will drop everything, run and hide. I stepped on a wasp nest when I was very little and got stung a ton of times all at once, and for the rest of the summer I didn't go outside, so I am petrified of bees. Pretty much at a loss right now. I need to fucking get going to Dallas, but I just need to take a moment to calm my nervous system and just breathe and enjoy this cutie little outdoor patio that I have and have an energy drink, because your girl is scrambled. My brain is scrambled.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending.
We just left the birthday party. Steele decided she wanted to skip soccer today and stay at the swimming party for longer. So that's what we did. Now we're gonna get some lunch at this Chinese place, right?
Yep. Taiwanese Chinese cuisine. It's a mouthful.
I'm hoping it's really good.
And forget what he said. Listen,
Dumplings.
and tell you that never said that ever again.
The dumplings are good, girl. They're like soft little like breads that they stuff full of stuff. Kind of like the tortellini
Like
we
they
have.
stuff full of stuff.
Yeah, they stuff it full of like meat and cheese and like good stuff. Sauce.
What are we gonna do after this? Last night we didn't end up going to IKEA, sad day. After I got my license, I had an hour and 16-minute drive to get home. So I was pretty much in the car like literally all day yesterday. And I didn't even get to get my bookshelves. So maybe we'll do that today or tomorrow.
Clean.
I'm so tired.
Gotta clean them all, bro.
We need
We
to
got
paint my
groceries.
room too.
Not tomorrow, but
Maybe we could do that on your day off. We have Kite Fest and the field trip. We won't be able to.
yeah.
Anyways, we're gonna go get some lunch, right, Steele?
Yes. With my best friend named Aubrey.
With her best friend named Aubrey.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me
Here they are.
So what you had picked out was like one of these.
Let's see what the background for my videos would be. Oh, this is gonna be so good. I need these in my life. So we would need 3 of these.
Yes. That's like a figure.
Let's go see how long it will take to deliver then. You guys look like you're ready for a storm.
No, I'm not.
Hi friends, we just got home from IKEA. It is like 9:30. I'm exhausted, but I'm so hungry because all I ate today was that IKEA meatballs and I had a couple of meat sticks. So I'm gonna have a taco, some chips and queso, drink one of my poppies in my new cutesy cup that I got. Fancy. I'm pretty sure you guys could just see that lightning. It's storming here, which if you don't live in Texas, when it storms, it's so fucking scary for Texas transplants. People who have been born and raised in Texas, they're like, oh, it's no big deal. They'll go stand outside in the middle of a tornado warning, and I'm like, I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Michigan. We get blizzards in the winter, sure, but nothing like this. So, it's just really scary when it starts to storm. So I'm going to eat some food. I did start A Dowry of Blood. I retried listening to the audio version when I was alone in my car, because the last time I tried listening is when we were the puppy paws, and I have a very anxious baby girl when it storms, so you're gonna probably hear puppy paws on the hardwood floor. Yeah, I tried to listen when Matt and Steele were in the car with me, and I just couldn't get into it. I think I was like focusing on driving safely, more so. And so I started listening it today on the way to pick up Steele, and I actually really am enjoying it. My first thoughts with that is, she's a ripper. Chive, could you lay down next to me? Lay down somewhere, girly. But yeah, the main character in that book so far, she's a ripper, and if you are a Vampire Diaries fan, then you totally get that, and you understand the reference of like, a ripper. This is scary. Here goes Chive again. Anyways, I'm gonna eat my food, and she's pacing, so I'm not gonna subject you guys to that, but I am really enjoying Dowry of Blood so far. I'm pretty sure I will finish it tonight if I stay reading, so I will give you guys my thoughts. Good night.